Anyway, so yeah, I mean, like, it was supposed to be 44 people up in my crew because, like, I like, got like, and like, 44 people. You know what I'm saying? So we're supposed to be like, 45 people going against, like, 41 people, but they did me like, bogus. You know what I'm saying? They like, go put like up there like, like 20 people. You know what I'm saying? Including me. So that's 21 people against 40 people. I'm like, that go against Monomer and his crew. I'm like, oh my goodness, like, this is my bullshit. For real though, I'm like, this some like, crazy shit or whatever when I, know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so I'm up there just like, I just like said, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, we gonna make it do what it do, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so, yeah, that's what I did. I'm like, actually, it's like, we just actually went at their ass, you know what I'm saying? For real though, they took care of all my crew, you know what I'm saying? For real though, and I was the only one on there. You know what I mean? For real though, but I like, actually like, took 15 of these dudes or whatever when I, you know what I'm saying? For real though. And I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I was like, actually just like did it or whatever. It was like some with guns and stuff, so I figured that I have to get all the other dudes with guns and shit. Because why? One other one that like, people get shot up and shit like that, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, this motherfucker almost killed me. There's something like, crazy happened or whatever when I next thing you know, my like, what I'm saying, energy went back up and all this stuff. I'm like, what? Someone took advantage of that, you know what I'm saying? Like shit. I'm like, why not? Like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I killed all of them, you know what I'm saying? Then I put Mortimer, like, on top of that, like, you know what I'm saying? That on top of the boat or whatever when I, you know what I'm saying? That like, critter holder or whatever when I like whatever those things called, the seals or something like that, you know what I'm saying? I fought him up there, you know what I'm saying? He couldn't even fuck with me, you know what I mean? For real though, anyway, I was just like, going under there. You know what I'm saying? He got a couple of good hits on me, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna even count. He did get a couple of hits on me, you know what I'm saying? But me, I tore his ass up, and then he decided to like, get all the way to the bottom, the ship or whatever when I tore his ass up real bad. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, it wasn't like, I wasn't even fucking around. I was slicing that shit out. Like, slicing and dicing his ass. You know what I mean? For real though. He was like, oh my goodness. Like, shit. He had a gun and all this shit. That shit didn't work. You know what I'm saying? Because I was all up on him. Like, ah! Like, you know what I'm saying? For real though. And then, like, one point, like, we actually, like, was up there, up in the, like, ocean or whatever. We had to fight this big ass squid or whatever. I thought it was a drink, but no, it was a big ass squid. Because I didn't watch the, like, game like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, I watched it back in 2024, you know what I'm saying? Well, not 2024, but, like, months ago, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so I'm up there just like, you know what I'm saying? I just went under the squid. Like, the squid didn't even kill me, not even once. You know what I'm saying? For real though. And then we found out we went to go get the treasure or whatever. You know what I'm saying? The queen, she like, brought her like, man, brought her bodyguards or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Trying to steal the treasure from you or whatever, whatnot. It was whatever, you know what I'm saying? It said like, we had dirt, I had like a lot of dudes or whatever. My clique was 35 and whatever. We up there like, we had to go through 25 people. You know what I'm saying? For real though. So it was not like big deal or whatever. I got cut so much in that shit. For real though. But shit, I don't care. Like after I got cut once or whatever it was all over. I just like, actually just went at that or whatever. Me and my crew, we didn't give a fuck. We just went after their ass. Then after that, we had to fight like 25 more people. You know what I'm saying? So we actually just did that shit. Just like, actually went through that. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, she said that like we had to fight like 41 people. You know what I'm saying? And that's the last of the crews or whatever. So we fought them and went through that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For real though. And yeah, I'm not gonna even count. I got cooked so much. Oh my goodness, it was crazy. I was cooking like a mug. For real though. I'm telling you. I'm serious. No cap, no cap, no cap. Anyway, so I just was just doing my thing or whatever when I, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I'm like I said, just running around or whatever. I'm playing up there, running away and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, they chips kind of fuck with us, you know what I mean? Because like we blew all that shit up. For real though. You know what I mean? Anyway, so yeah, I mean like when dude like, you know, dude had her ass killed. He took over the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Because like he didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? He killed her ass. You know what I'm saying? Took over her damn power. Took over Atlantis. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, we had to go over there and like, you know, try to get at it or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers up there like, you know, hell me catch up or whatever, and they were beating the shit out of him. You know what I'm saying? Dude was about to cut my damn other eye out and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? For real though. And like, shit, I mean like Tiger and I think her name is Nancy, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They end up showing up or whatever when I, you know what I'm saying? See my ass. You know what I mean? They got time my ass. You know what I'm saying? You know? We just went at them. You mean? For real though. And they go through crowds of people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go get Duke that ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because yeah, I mean like shit. That was the plan of balls or whatever when I, you know what I mean? For real though. So when I went up to get his ass or whatever, I wasn't even tripping on that. I wasn't even like, you know, tweaking or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even crash out on nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Went up to go get his ass. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah. I mean, like, and it was good because I'm being myself up. You know what I'm saying? So much. You know what I'm saying? So I could do some motherfucking damage. You know, shit for real though. Like, yeah, I wasn't gonna, like, you know, go over there unprepared, you feel me? But now, since I, like, you know, beat that, or whatever, now it's time to, like, play some Assassin's Creed. And I'm gonna go here and then play that, I think, right after this video, or whatever, when I, you know what I mean? For real though. Anyway, I am gonna watch Devilman 2, you feel me? But I might do that another day, though. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, just like I said, I have to build my, like, you know, character up on Assassin's Creed. You know what I'm saying? Once I start playing that shit, you know what I mean? For real though. Gotta build her up. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Especially when I, like, you know, so when I get to Sasuke, or whatever, when I, you know what I mean? Go here, and he already be built already up. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Because they gonna share the same rate. Or whatever went on, you know what I mean? For real though. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start it on that or whatever went on. That's it. And yeah, I'm gonna, like, you know, keep on checking out on a whole bunch of stuff. Keep on listening to new music and all that stuff. You already know what it is. For real though. Anyway, yeah, because, like, I'm always gonna make sure that it's on the floor. And that's on bro. You know what I mean? Anyway, so now I'm just gonna, like, submit, chill, relax, you know what I'm saying? Keep on celebrating. Like I always do, you know what I'm saying? Brother, just telling you, you know what I mean? Yeah. Anyway, so, yeah, I mean, like, I send them the information that I needed to send them or whatever, so they could, like, you know, check on, like, you know, cash, shit or whatever, whatnot. You know what I mean? But hell no, I don't care what shit. You know what I mean? I'm very real though. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm gonna, like, do a lot of shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is just wait. You know what I'm saying? Be patient. You know what I mean? Because what? Yeah, I'm just do that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so, yeah, it's gonna be some, like, cool shit or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, it's gonna be smooth sailing like a motherfucker. Anyway, so now I'm just up there, like, doing my thing, for real, just like I always do. You know what? Just, hey, chilling, sitting back, relaxing. Oh yeah, boom, just like that. You mean, for real though. But Anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the bell on notification so you see my next upload and my next post, and make sure I make another one tomorrow. And oh yeah, you can check out my previous videos if you like. So long, be well, goodbye.